Can we eat it, is the question. Gabriel turns the spongy green orb in his hand and looks up at the tree from which it fell. Not yet. The science officer, Sarah, glares disapprovingly, and Gabriel drops the orb. We don't even know if it's safe to touch. I'm wearing gloves. And now you have to disinfect them. All right, I'm sorry. Look, I know the paste is vile, and we all want something fresh to eat. But until we get the food hub up and running, that's all we have. We can't have people dying because they decided to eat the fruit off an alien tree. Run some tests on it at least. Maybe it's safe. Gabriel, for you, I'll move it up my list of priorities. Just promise me you'll stop picking up everything you think looks tasty. Gabriel looks out over a stretch of lush, flat undergrowth as a pair of Huck's A7 AI units bustle past him, carrying prefab shelter components and drilling them into place. His mind wanders as he slowly inhales, letting the sweet, humid air fill his lungs. A7? Is there enough room there for a baseball diamond? The A7 unit stops very briefly, searching for an answer. Assuming professional league dimensions, there is room for a baseball diamond, with a short fence in left, assuming home plate to center is aligned east-northeast. Gabriel recalls his childhood, squinting from second base at the batter. The pitch. A line drive to his left in the gap. He plants his feet and dives. The ball bounces off the thumb of his glove into the air as he hits the ground horizontally. He squirms into position to catch it off the ricochet and completes the out. He hears his mother shout for joy as the team celebrates the final out of the game. How soon could we build it? That land is earmarked for agricultural use. Recreational land use is prohibited until Phase G, which, at our current rate, will be in 13 years, 5 months, 3 days. He exhales, sits up, and checks his unending task list. Breaks over. Yeah, that's what I figured. Rewind. Play back. The video plays again. Houghton catches the ball in his right hand, flips it to his left hand, and makes the play to first. Is this video flipped? The computer's voice responds immediately and flatly. This is the original video. But Houghton was right-handed. This is from his encyclopedia article. Richie Houghton, starting shortstop for the Portland Pirates, is an 8-time All-Star and the only left-handed shortstop to enter the Hall of Fame. Gabriel closes his eyes, and he can remember the game-winning play with perfect accuracy. He remembers Houghton flipping the ball from his left to his right and making the play. How could he have forgotten his favorite player's handedness? This wasn't the first time something small didn't line up. He usually chalks it up to a bad memory, but then why does he remember everything else so precisely? When some people talk about their pasts, there's something vague about it. Sneered, impressionistic. When he recalls a story, it's as precise as if it had happened 5 minutes ago. Next, you're going to tell me they didn't win in '89. The '89 finals saw the Charlotte Sheep defeat the Portland Pirates in 7 games. Dimitri looks at the 3D hollow readout of his terminal blankly, as if he's staring through it. There's nothing wrong with you. I don't know what to tell you. Gabriel stares at him, as if waiting for a different answer. Are you sure? Did you run every test? What do you think I'm going to find? Your vitals are fine. Your brain function is great. You're in excellent shape. But I think I'm going crazy. I'm remembering things one way, but then I check the books, and they were another way. And that's something we can discuss in a cognitive acuity session, but not a physical. Gabriel opens his mouth, but no words come out. He searches his brain for a response. Anything. There must be something that'll convince Dimitri to take him seriously. What about you? Dimitri finally turns from his terminal and faces Gabriel. What about me, what? Do you have any of these weird discrepancies? Dimitri stares at him a moment and sighs. He rummages through a cabinet and conjures a hypospray. Take this after your work shifts, not during or before, after. Will it help? It'll help you stop thinking about problems that don't exist. Gabriel stumbles, falls to the floor. These drugs are no joke. Feels like his head is full of sand and the floor is knee-deep with jelly. He grabs the bottle and throws it out his bunkroom door. Can't take this anymore. Dimitri's not trying to help. He's trying to get me to stop asking questions. What does he know? What's he hiding? No sooner than the bottle crashes to the floor, a Hux unit walks over and picks it up. It looks up at Gabriel for a moment. Or maybe more than a moment. Gabriel isn't sure. What are you looking at? It seems frozen, as if deciding for a little too long. It shudders, as if it caught itself staring, and returns to its original programming. It scans the bottle and stalks down the hall to medical. Hey, wait! The Hux freezes again, turns silently to Gabriel, makes eye contact. Gabriel looks down at the floor, unsure what to say next. Who am I? You are Gabriel Soma, engineer for the Dvarka colonization mission. Can I help you with anything else? How old am I? You are biologically 35 years old. Can I help you with anything else? Biologically? Yes. Due to the effects of space travel and cryosleep, your biological and chronological ages are different. So how old am I really? The Hux pauses, as if considering his question. I cannot answer that question for you. Can I help you with anything else? No, that's all. Gabe closes his door and collapses on his bunk and sleeps dreamlessly until sunrise. Dimitri will only be gone for a few minutes. He's gonna sit alone, scowling, in the mess hall, drink his paste with that frown on his face, read a few pages of his book, and lock himself back in here. Gotta make this quick. Gabriel opens the terminal and enters a few commands to enter diagnostic mode. A security hole they should have fixed, but nobody figured that the troubleshooter would be the one looking for trouble. The graphic display flicks off of the screen and a command prompt appears. He urgently whispers voice commands to move through the system directory, and when he finds Soma Bio, he copies the entire folder to his data chip. 2 minutes left. He unplugs the computer, plugs it back in. It boots to the welcome screen, like he was never here. Gabriel moves for the door, takes a left, looks back over his shoulder. Coast is clear. He heads to his bunk and plugs in the thumb drive and starts scrolling through his medical records. These injuries didn't happen to me. A long list of serious injuries are listed, some of which would be fatal. There's a bang on his door. Gabriel rips the data chip from the terminal and leaps to his feet, opens the door. Dimitri. Hey, Gabe. Gabriel's entire body tenses up. This is the kind of thing that gets you put on bunk arrest. Yeah, what's up? Thanks for fixing that buzzing in my office. It was driving me nuts. Yeah, no problem. That's my job. I swear, if you weren't around, nothing would get done around here. Gabriel's mother pulls the soft fur cap down tight, covering his ears. Make sure you keep it on like this, or you'll get too cold. Yes, Mama. Are you excited about the science fair today? Gabriel grins up at her. I'm gonna win. All you have to do is your best. His mother freezes for a moment, stares at him in his eyes. She looks unfamiliar, uncaring. The hat feels heavy, its furry lining turning cold and metallic. He feels tears well in his eyes, and he tries to blink them back. When his eyes refocus, there is his mother, looking concerned. "Are you okay?" "Yeah, I'm okay." "Good. You'll do great, Gabriel. I love you."
Subscribe to Lady Judge, cause she's my friend till the end.